Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I just wanted to come to you today and share a little something with you about how to get to Mexico. I know I shared my video with you from our Zoom meeting the other day, but I wanted to give you an example of how you can get to Mexico. As you know, the trip for one is 5,000 incentive points by the end of campaign 8, and the trip for two is 7,000. If you're not familiar, this is a trip to Mexico that's happening in June to Los Cabos, Mexico. And this is how you need to get there. You do certain things and you earn these points. So with our first example, as you can see, let me get my pointer here. The first part is a head start. And this is from campaigns 23 through 26. It should say 23 through 26. This is for a representative up to a star promoter. So you're not really in leadership yet. You may have one person on your team, or you may not have started team building yet. So for every traditional qualified recruit that you get, and a traditional qualified recruit is someone who joins your team and has a first or second order of $150. You are going to earn 300 points for that person. So for this example, we're going to assume that you get 2 for each of the campaigns from 23 through 26. You're going to earn a total of 2,400 points. So, I mean, that's the fast way to get there. When you are recruiting 2 people a campaign, having them join your team, there's no way you won't hit Bronze Ambassador. And a Bronze Ambassador has at least $200 in sales every campaign. Everyone should be selling at $200 a campaign. That's $20 to 10 customers. So there's no reason. At a Bronze Ambassador, you have your personal sales of at least 200 and 3 people on your team with total unit sales of $1,000. So with 8 people on your team, you should be able to hit Bronze Ambassador, especially right here at the holidays. You're going to earn an extra 500 points. When you are inviting people to join your team, let them know to invite a friend to join them. It's always fun to, have this business with your friend, to do it together. So who do they know that can join their team? When you do and you mentor someone on your team to a Bronze Ambassador, you're going to earn 250 points. So in this example, they're assuming that out of the 8 that you have brought onto your team, that at least one of them will make Bronze Ambassador. So when you do this, you're at 3,150 points. You're halfway to the trip for 2. So now let's take a look at an example if you are a Bronze Ambassador or above. During this Head Start period, when you have traditional qualified recruits, and again, these are people that you talk to personally. These are not ALMA leads. ALMA is a program where we can purchase leads from Avon. You can only do that once you hit a certain, actually Bronze Ambassador or above, and other certain requirements. Or maybe your mentor is sharing leads with you that are ALMA leads. You will not be able to use those during this Head Start period. So your traditional qualified recruit as a Bronze Ambassador above gets you 300 points, the same as the before. If you promote to Bronze Ambassador, you would get 500. Well, you're already a Bronze Ambassador, so you can't earn that one. But when you mentor a first-generation representative to promote to Bronze Ambassador, you get 250. And as a Bronze Ambassador, you've already got, probably 10 or 15 people on your team. And if you're adding to a campaign, the example here suggests that you would probably have about 3 people that you can mentor, and you're going to earn 750 points. So again, you're at 3,150 points, and you're halfway there. So then we start the incentive period from campaigns 1 through 8. And now your sales start counting. And again, everybody I said should be selling at $200 a campaign. There's no reason why you can't sell $300, especially during the holiday season. Well, this is after, but still, you know, $20 to 20 customers is $400. You know, $20 to 10 customers is $300 plus your books, plus whatever you're going to order. You know, you can do it. Know your goal and go out and add to your customer base, and you've got this. You can do it. Set your mind to it. So sell to at least $300 a campaign, and you've got 100 points. I can promise you I'm going to be selling at 500, so I'm going to double this. But you get 100 points for each of those campaigns. That's a total of 800. You're still team building. You're still adding qualified new recruits. Alma qualified new recruits now count, and those are 150 points each. Get yourself to Bronze Ambassador so you can purchase leads, or, you know, talk to your mentor. If you can prove that, you know, you are working, then maybe you can share with you or whatever, but, you know, get yourself there. So 150 points. If you do one a campaign, that's 1,200. You're still sharing the opportunity with everyone. You know, when you're out there talking to people, always offer them the opportunity to have their own Avon business. You just never know when you can be a blessing in someone's life. You know, you never know when someone just lost their job, or their husband just lost their job, and, you know, they need to add to the family income. Never even crossed their mind that Avon could be the answer. Let people know. You just never know. So again, personal qualified new recruits, 300 points. If you do one a campaign, that's another 2,400 points. And now developing your team. Every time that qualified new recruit has another $150 order during the incentive window, you get another 100 points. And in this example, I mean, you're at your team building, your team is growing. There's no reason why you're not going to have at least one person have an additional $150 order. So for this example, they did 1 through 5, you have 1, campaign 6 and 7, you had 2, and campaign 8, you had 1. I bet you can make this even higher, but for this example, 1,000 points. So now there's no reason why you shouldn't promote to a new leadership title for the first time. You know, you get to Bronze Ambassador, and that was $1,000, like we said, for your total unit sales. Silver Ambassador is $2,000. So you're team building, you're talking to people, you should be able to do this. If you're at a higher, and don't forget the bonus money that you're going to get. At Bronze Ambassador, it's $500. If you mentor someone on your team, you earn $250. So, you know, there's just no reason why you shouldn't title up. And that's 1,000 points. And again, mentor someone else to a new leadership title. And for this example, they only did 1, and that's 500 points. But really, take a look at your team, target who really wants this, who's working, and see what your potential could be. So again, with this example, the points are 6,900 for this incentive period. When you add that to the 3,150 points during the Head Start program period, you have 10,050 points. You only need 7,000 points by the end of campaign 8. You've got this in the pocket. So if anything goes wrong in maybe one of these, you're okay. You can do this. You know, there's just, I mean, it is so doable. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to talk to your family. You're going to let them know that you're working on this trip. Don't want to go to Mexico, you know, don't care to, there's a buyout. You get $500 for the trip for 1, or $1,000 for the trip for 2. Let's say you win the trip for 2, or earn, I should never say win. You don't ever win, you earn. When you earn the trip for 2 and you want to go by yourself, you have an option of getting a room to yourself, because Avon's going to assign you to another representative to room with, or you can choose another representative that you know to room with. But if you earn the trip for 2, and decide to go by yourself, you can get a private room, which is fantastic. Or take $500. It's totally up to you. Wouldn't that be nice? Stay on in Mexico another day or two. Or, you know, again, like I said, don't go on the trip and do the buyout. There's also a buy-in. Just look at the facts, the FAQs, and there's a buy-in too if you want to bring someone with you. So, you know, talk to your family, let them know that you're working on this, you know, whether it's the trip or the cash, you know, talk to your husband, let him know, do you want a second honeymoon? Shall we do this? Let's work together. You know, let everybody know that you're gonna have to put in a little bit of extra work, you know, maybe a few more phone calls. You're gonna be carrying brochures with you everywhere you go, little sample packs, bombitas, and you're gonna have those with, you know, recruiting flyers and all of that ready to hand out, and you're going to be talking to a lot of people. So let them know that, you know, they need to be patient with you from now through Campaign 8 while you're working on this incentive. And at the same time, you're advancing in title, you're moving up, you know, you're earning more money. It all goes hand in hand. So thanks to New Avon for providing us this wonderful incentive, and I really hope to see all of you on this trip. Once you go on an all expense paid trip with Avon, I can promise you, you will not miss another one. So I appreciate it, and everybody have a great time. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I'll be happy to assist you, and we can work out a one-on-one for you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Bye.